Club New York shooting. In 1999, Club New York was the scene of a shooting during a night out where music mogul Sean Diddy Combs and his then-girlfriend Jennifer Lopez were present. A fight broke out, leading to gunfire that injured 3 people. Diddy Lopez and their driver quickly fled the scene, but were pulled over by police a few blocks away where a gun was found in their vehicle. Diddy was arrested and charged with criminal possession of a weapon and bribery, after allegedly asking the driver to claim the gun. As his, the case went to trial lasting 7 weeks and attracting major media attention. Diddy maintained his innocence throughout, and in 2001 he was acquitted of all charges. His defense successfully cast doubt on the ownership of the gun, and the bribery charge couldn't be proven beyond reasonable doubt. Tupac Shakur's murder. The 1990s rap scene was marked by intense rivalry, especially between the East and West Coasts. On the West Coast, Tupac Shakur was a dominant figure known for his mix of socially conscious and hard-hitting diss tracks. On the East Coast, the notorious B.I.G, mentored by Sean Diddy Combs, was Tupac's chief rival. The two camps had serious tension, escalating into a notorious feud. On September 7, 1996, Tupac was fatally shot in a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas, dying 6 days later. Some conspiracy theories claim Diddy might have been involved in orchestrating Tupac's murder to protect his East Coast empire and his top artist Biggie. Allegedly, Diddy hired Crips gang members to kill Tupac as a way to weaken Suge Knight's death row records and end West Coast dominance. However, there is no evidence linking Diddy to Tupac's murder. He has never been charged, and the theory remains purely speculative, relying on hearsay rather than facts. Notorious B.I.G's murder. The notorious B.I.G, also known as Biggie Smalls, was Sean Diddy Combs' close friend and the biggest star on Diddy's Bad Boy records. Their partnership was iconic, producing some of the most memorable tracks of the 1990s. However, tragedy struck on March 9, 1997, when Biggie was killed in a drive-by shooting just 6 months after Tupac Shakur's death. The rap world was left in shock. After Biggie's death, conspiracy theories emerged, suggesting that Diddy may have been involved in the murder for financial gain, aiming to secure control over Biggie's music rights and royalties. Compared the situation to a hostile corporate takeover, but instead of paperwork, it involved a drive-by shooting. Despite these accusations, no evidence ever surfaced to support Diddy's involvement, and he was never charged. Diddy often expressed his devastation over Biggie's death, and his emotional tribute song, "I'll Be Missing You," became one of the biggest hits of the year, reflecting his grief. The idea that Diddy was behind Biggie's murder remains speculative and unfounded. Homophobia. Diddy has faced allegations of homophobia over the years, particularly in response to ongoing rumors about his own sexuality. These rumors often resurface, leading Diddy to respond defensively, which some interpret as suspicious or problematic. In the 1990s and early 2000s, the hip-hop scene was not particularly welcoming to the LGBTQ+ community, and as one of the genre's biggest figures, Diddy was seen as part of that culture. He has been accused of making homophobic remarks in interviews and lyrics which have not aged well. Additionally, Diddy's defensive reactions to rumors about his sexuality gave the impression that being gay was something negative, further fueling the controversy. Ironically, Diddy has also faced accusations of having sexual encounters with men, particularly in connection to rumors about his infamous parties. Despite these claims, none of these allegations have been substantiated, leaving much of the speculation unresolved. Abuse by Kim Porter. Diddy and Kim Porter's relationship, which began in the early 1990s, was marked by a tumultuous cycle of breakups and reconciliations until they officially split in 2007. Despite their glamorous public image behind the scenes, reports suggested Diddy was controlling and emotionally abusive towards Porter. Allegations surfaced that he used derogatory language, spied on her with secret cameras, and tracked her phone, creating a toxic and manipulative environment. In 2018, Kim Porter tragically died from complications of pneumonia at 47, which sparked widespread suspicion. Many questioned how a healthy woman could suddenly die from such a condition, leading to rumors that Diddy may have been involved in her death. Allegedly, Porter was working on a tell-all book exposing their relationship, fueling these speculations. Further controversy arose when the first coroner who examined her body reportedly suspected foul play and later died under mysterious circumstances. However, no concrete evidence has ever supported these claims, and the official cause of Porter's death remains pneumonia. Connection to Peola Scandals. Diddy has been linked to allegations of Peola Scandals, a controversial practice where record labels bribe radio stations to give certain songs more airplay. Imagine hearing the same song everywhere, from Instagram Reels to gym radios, until it grows on you. This kind of constant exposure is what the Peola practice is accused of achieving. In the early 2000s, payola became a hot topic with major record labels accused of bribing radio stations through cash vacations and expensive gifts to ensure their songs dominated airwaves. Given Bad Boy Records' success during the 1990s and early 2000s, Diddy's name surfaced in connection with these allegations, suggesting that his label may have benefited from this pay-for-play system. While no concrete evidence tied him directly to illegal activities, the scandal raised questions about how some of his artists' songs gained heavy rotation on the airwaves. Sex trafficking. Diddy has faced shocking allegations of sex trafficking, with claims that he has been involved in trafficking women and minors for illicit activities at his infamous white parties or freak-offs. One accuser, Ali Carter, who claims to have escaped, publicly described him as a monster, accusing him of using underground tunnels at his Miami mansion to move people discreetly. These accusations suggest a dark side to his lavish lifestyle, though they have been met with skepticism by many. Adding fuel to the speculation, a recent strike by workers at the Miami seaport alleged they heard cries coming from shipping containers during odd hours. Diddy's mansion, conveniently located near the seaport, is linked to claims of suspicious containers equipped with ventilators, something typically used for transporting living beings. Though no direct evidence has surfaced to support these serious claims, they have sparked widespread controversy and concern. Drug abuse. Diddy has faced serious allegations of drug abuse and sexual exploitation, with multiple accusers coming forward to claim they were victims of abuse and manipulation. A recurring theme in these accusations is that Diddy allegedly drugged and sexually assaulted his victims. One notable case was filed by Rodney Jones Jr., also known as Lil Rod, a Chicago record producer who accused Diddy of running a secret illegal drug operation. The lawsuit described wild parties fueled by ecstasy, cocaine, ketamine, and other drugs, making them far from ordinary celebrity events. According to Lil Rod, he was forced to act as Diddy's personal drug supplier and was tasked with finding narcotic sex workers and even minors for these notorious gatherings. Diddy allegedly coerced him into recording explicit acts during these parties, and when he refused, he was threatened with violence. Lil Rod also claimed that Diddy spiked alcohol specifically for women with ecstasy and subjected him to physical abuse and humiliation. These allegations paint a disturbing picture of manipulation, drug abuse, and exploitation, although none have been proven in court. Witness bullying. Diddy has faced allegations of witness intimidation and evidence tampering, common tactics in criminal circles. Witness intimidation involves using threats or manipulation to silence individuals or prevent them from testifying, often by instilling fear of harm to them or their loved ones. Diddy was accused of engaging in such practices, including making repeated calls 58 times in just 4 days to a woman named Keena Harper, who was expected to testify against him in a rape and abuse case. After the calls, Harper publicly denied witnessing anything, raising suspicions of coercion. In addition, Diddy allegedly tampered with evidence, such as paying hotel owners to hand over security footage that captured him physically abusing Cassie in 2016. These actions, aimed at erasing incriminating evidence, contributed to Diddy's legal troubles. As a result, he was denied bail twice, with the judge citing concerns over potential witness intimidation or an attempt to flee.